Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different here, and I figured we'd do a quick little get ready with me while I did a voiceover. It's been a while since I've done one, but today's video is going to be about 5 ways to show yourself self-love with healthy habits, but we also have to take a second to talk about our friends from Luisa. I am so thankful that our friends over at Luisa sent over 2 more pieces for me to show with you guys. But first, if you don't know what Luisa is, it is a New York-based company that started in 2008 that creates budget-friendly, elevated pieces that really lift up your day-to-day look. The quality of these pieces is absolutely unmatched and unbelievable for the price that you're paying. With pieces that start at just $39, you're really not making a huge investment when you feel like you're buying such a bougie item. I seriously find myself almost always reaching for these pieces from Luisa just to elevate my outfits. They really just make me feel so amazing. They're really become some of my favorite pieces in my entire jewelry collection. No matter where you live in the US, they've got you covered with their free shipping. And just remember that you need to order before Wednesday, February 7th. If you want to treat yourself for a little Valentine's Day, a little something something, or you want a significant other, your partner, anybody, make sure you get that before the 7th, because like I said, they've got fast shipping and they will 100% get it to you by then if you order by the 7th. And if you don't get exactly what you wanted, don't worry, because there are very easy exchange for your product. But honestly, I don't think you're going to need that, because I can speak for my personal experience and know that I have loved every piece that I have purchased and been gifted. With my link in the description down below, make sure you go and check out the sale that is going on right now. There's up to 25% off, and this is the Valentine's Day self-love sale. So treat yourself or have somebody treat you to one of these gorgeous pieces. I cannot express how much I actually adore these pieces. I know you guys have seen me wear them all the time in my videos because they're worth it. And don't forget that there is a 2-year warranty, so really you've got nothing to lose right now. If I had to go and pick something else right now, I know there's a lot of really cute little huggy hoops, and your ghoul with her stretched lobes cannot wear those huggy hoops. So please, somebody go and get some little earrings so I can live vicariously through your purchases, because they are so cute and they definitely are like that little something just to elevate your everyday look. And with that, I believe we have covered everything. So now you can watch me struggle with some music to get the Dyson to curl my hair, because I still am like learning how to use this thing, because really I am too impatient to wait for my hair to dry completely.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So now that we've gotten through this little intro, sort of get ready with me, I figured now is the time to get into ways to show self-love. And I don't mean this by like literally just giving into yourself like, you know, you're the kids running around in the chocolate factory in Willy Wonka. No, we're not gonna do that. This is just, there are so many ways that you can show yourself self-love. And honestly, I feel like a lot of these tips that I'm gonna share with you are, you know, things that I needed to remind myself. Last year, I spent so much time in survival mode that I really forgot how to stop and appreciate myself when it came down to it. And I needed to remember to give myself just that, like, that love that I needed, because everything that happened last year to me was so stressful. So within the last year, I have taken so much time to reflect on what I needed to show myself how grateful I am to be here, and how to show my body that. And again, these aren't going to necessarily be like treat yourself to everything you want, or work, you know, start like a workout routine, like just do it all the time, grind, grind, grind. No, these are very gentle, if you're drinking the Despresso, you know, gentle ways to love yourself. So take it in that way, because I know I need these and I want to share them with you. And small plug for myself, there are 30 ways to show yourself self-love over for the members. So if you join tier 2 or 3, there is a PDF that I created with 30 ways to show yourself self-love. So if you like these 5, feel free to like join, cancel anytime. And you know, you can see the other ways and of the list that I made for yourself or for myself. It's for us all to show ourselves how much we appreciate our own bodies. Because let's be real, February is just such a commercial state of showing your love to everybody else. It's just consume, consume, consume. We don't need that here, except unless you want to consume and support my channel. But we don't need all of that. We just need to show ourselves how much we appreciate ourselves. So the first one, and it may be hard, is to establish a healthy way of self-reflection. So you're gonna wanna like look at yourself and be able to evaluate where you are in your life so that you can appreciate all that you're able to accomplish. If you cannot reflect yourself in like a positive, I wanna say a positive twist on things, you're not going to be able to grow as a person and be the best version of yourself that you can be. So establishing regular self-reflection would be like, you know, if at the end of the day you evaluate the little things that you're able to do, the things that you're grateful for, what you think you need to be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself and you can't admit it, then you're not gonna be able to do any of the other things to show yourself love. You need to love yourself first, and you need to evaluate those things to make yourself a better person, to show yourself self-love. And so basically we're gonna start there so that we can build all of the other 4 things that I'm going to be talking about. But if you cannot reflect on yourself, none of the other things are gonna matter. Not a single thing. So that is maybe not the most conventional way, but we've got to start there. You got to be able to look at yourself to know that you can love yourself. And so reflect on your life, on yourself. With that being said, just to be able to evaluate yourself, we're going to roll into the next one, which would be celebrate your progress. No matter how small of an achievement you're having, I don't care if you started your goals in January, I don't care if you start your goals now, you're gonna love yourself more when you start taking time to celebrate those things. Did you do your laundry? We're gonna talk as simple as, did you do your laundry today? Did you put the laundry away? Great, good job, celebrate that. You did something that needed to be done. Especially, I know that's the one thing when I'm not feeling in the best mindset, that's the one that gets left behind so quickly. The laundry chair. Let's just start there. Did you remember to mail out something you need to do? Great job. Did you remember to actually eat your food today? Because sometimes I know I forget that. That's a great thing. Let's celebrate that little thing. Let's talk that as progress. Did you, take 5 minutes to start your goals? Like, did you take 5 minutes? Nope. Did you take 5 minutes to yourself to maybe do some research into how you're going to start your YouTube channel? Because I know some people wanted to start vlogs and a podcast. So did you take 5 minutes to yourself to decide on a name today? Great, let's celebrate. You did something. You made progress towards your bigger goal of doing those things. You need to celebrate all of the things that you're doing in life so that you can appreciate what you're doing. All right. I gotta take some sips of this because talking too much. I'm not a very formal person, so like I feel like I'm being way too formal with you guys. Okay, let's put this so it's not quite in the shot. Put it over there. All right, so we're gonna go over this again. So you need to be able to reflect on yourself. You need to know where you are mentally, where you are, love yourself, evaluate your situation, know what you need to do with yourself because you can't take any other steps to make yourself happy if you can't reflect on yourself. And then once you do that, you celebrate the progress of those things. Let's say you reflected on yourself. Celebrate that you were able to reflect on yourself, all right? We're reflecting to make progress, to love ourselves. Once you're able to celebrate the progress, it's time to set some small achievable goals for yourself to love yourself, and then you're gonna treat yourself for meeting those milestones. So we're celebrating and we're treating ourselves to loving ourselves. I guess this was a loving ourselves in a sense of how to make progress in a very realistic way, because these are all the steps that I took. So maybe, you know, you're gonna treat yourself to some Luisa jewelry. To love yourself, to show yourself you love yourself, to make yourself look pretty. Today, for me, how did I do it? My things that I was accomplishing that were gonna make myself feel good today was So today for me, I made a list of the things that I would do to make myself feel good today and how I was gonna treat myself if I got all 5, and getting myself completely dressed and filming this video were 2 of those things. I was gonna make myself feel good by creating content and putting my whole face on, because you guys know sometimes I do not put my face on when I'm filming, but putting my face on makes me feel better and it makes my whole mood feel better. So then I can get my goals done and then I can just do all of the things that I enjoy because I'm in a better mood. So when we're in a good mood, we're able to do it. And these are and I really think these are gentle things. But so on the note of we're making goals, we're setting it, we're reflecting it, you're going to allow yourself that guilt-free downtime. Guilt-free, we're not gonna bother ourselves. If you need to sit because you're not feeling up to it, you're gonna do it and you're not gonna feel guilty about it. When you're not gonna beat yourself up for wanting to be like, oh, well, I could have been doing this, I could have been doing that. Yes, but your body needs rest. And that's how we love our body, by giving it the rest that it needs so that we can go forward to do the things that we want to get our goals closer, because we love ourselves and we know it's okay to sit. Sometimes, a lot of the times, I find myself trying to multitask because I need to squeeze in as much as possible. That's not good. That's gonna fry us out. That's gonna fry our mental state out. We can't do that. We have to give ourselves guilt-free time. That's a really hard one for me because I know I grew up and I know my mom grew up, and I'm sure a lot of you grew up with thinking that your worth is only valued by how much productivity you can get done in a day. So if you can't tidy, if you can't clean, if you can't do any of the things that are supposed to be normal, that everybody's supposed to get done in a day, you feel like crap. But honestly, it's okay. It's okay to rest your body. It's okay to give it to yourself. You need to take the time to think, to reflect on why you're feeling that way. Why are we feeling this way? What happened? And how can we change those things to make it different? But give yourself guilt-free downtime. If that downtime is doing a face mask to show yourself, just to relax, is that downtime reading a book that you want to read? Is that downtime taking the 15 minutes to a half hour, and take a half hour to yourself to just breathe? Do it, because we love ourselves and we need that time to bring in the happy thoughts so we can do everything else, because you love yourself and you deserve that time to yourself. Seriously, top priority, give yourself the time of the day. It's like pay yourself first. When you're budgeting, you know, you pay yourself first, but this is pay yourself first with your own time and don't feel guilty about it. So the last tip that I have is starting, I know this is, I feel like this is so millennial of me to say keep your journals, do your bullet journals, do your journal, keep a mood tracker, reflect on yourself. There are so many ways that, unless, you know, we're keeping 76 journals, which I do have. I have 76 journals with 5 different thoughts in each one. Maybe not the best thing, but still, I don't know about you guys, but the act of physically writing out things for me hits differently. So write and reflect. You're gonna wanna write down 3 things that brought you joy, or that made you happy throughout the day. That's it. Just write down 3 things that made you happy, and it's gonna help change your entire mindset. Let me see, what are my 3 things? I do this every single day. Actually, my journal's right here. Oh, did I not write it? I didn't write it down yesterday. I was busy. Well, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so one of the things that I did was I guarded my own energy, which again, I guess is another tip. I try really hard not to let other people's negative energy enter my space. I say no to it. There are a lot of negative people in there, and I have the opportunity. This is specifically setting boundaries with my families. Please just, it's just like, please, no more. Choosing not, I have lipstick on my hand. Guess I didn't finish cleaning that. But not saying no to negative energy. That was one of my things that I reflected on. I could have, somebody did something to me yesterday that made me very upset. I caught them in a lie, and instead of, this is a habitual action, instead of calling them out, I just walked away, because I knew in that moment, if I didn't do that, it would have been an energy vampire situation, and then everything that I felt for, that I did to myself yesterday, would have been gone. So I just said no, and that is so hard for me to do. So if it's hard for you to do too, it's okay. Something else I was grateful for yesterday was that I was able to take my 10 minutes to reflect on just myself. I had quiet time for 10 minutes, which is really hard to do as a stay-at-home mom who homeschools their kids. But I was like, no, I'm having my 10 minutes. And I was so thankful for that. I also got like half of my to-do list done. So that was something that made me excited during the day, that I was able to actually get half of the things versus no things done yesterday. And that was celebrating my smallness, because even if I didn't get it done, I still got enough done that I was happy with myself. And I was just reflecting on that. And I know these aren't the most conventional ways to show yourself self-love. It's more of like a wellness thing, but these are all things that I've tried to imply, and it's made a really different, it's made a huge positive overall outcome doing all of these things for myself. And I know it seems a little bit silly, but it honestly, the quality of my life while setting these things, these couple of things, because like I said, I have a whole 30 list of like for my members, they have a whole PDF for it, but reflecting on these little things had such a positive outcome on my life that I can't even imagine going back and doing it differently, because just starting somewhere is better than not starting at all. Doing one thing out of 10, not 5, 1 out of 5, 10. Doing one thing out of a list of 10 is still progress that needs to be celebrated, because you still did something and you still did one thing, and it doesn't matter that you didn't get those 10 done. It does not make your value, it does not change your value. It does not make you less of a person. Like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids that I homeschool. I don't have time to do all 10 things on my list, but I can break down the 10 things on my list into smaller things and get them done slowly throughout the week. So if you got to the end of like right here, I'm gonna give you a little homework assignment. I want you to set yourself one goal that you can make yourself, that you've been pushing off. I want you to set yourself one thing, and then I want you to break that one goal down, very small, one thing down. I want you to break it down into 5 different ways that you can make that happen by the end of the week. Okay? I bet you can if you break it down, and then I want you to tell yourself how you're gonna celebrate once you get that one thing done. Okay? That's how you're gonna love yourself. You're gonna take it slow, you're gonna break it down, and you're gonna celebrate once you get it done. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget that I am down below. I have a link to Anna Louisa's jewelry. Again, and if you want to get things before Valentine's Day, please order before February 7th, which is tomorrow, but that's okay. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.